All right, y'all, what's going on? It's Combo Breaker 99 back with another video. All right, y'all, so the fight is tomorrow, and like I said, I think it's going to be a good matchup. I think both of these fighters, they got a lot to prove. But I just wanted to talk about Erin in this video. I want to talk about Erin a little bit. I'm not really doing a keys to victory or traditional prediction breakdown video, whatever you want to call it this time. I kind of want to talk a little bit more about Erin Blanchfield here because I already kind of discussed where I think Rose stands. And I think it's obvious, with Rose's experience and everything she's done and everything she's been through, we already kind of seen the tools that she has. And I think I would just kind of be repeating myself with Rose on her keys to victory and what she needs to do. Because I'm going to be honest, I think that Rose has a lot of different tools to use in this fight and find so many different ways to win, with her being more of a well-rounded fighter. She's more of a complete fighter with that, right? It just comes down to if Rose shows up. And for the most part at flyweight, she's been showing up, right? Rose has been showing up at flyweight. It hasn't really been a question too much about her mental state at 125. So I already kind of know what she's going to do. And, I know a lot of people are already picking her. That's why I want to kind of focus a little bit on Erin because, not too many people think Erin has a chance in this fight. But if you want to be honest, I think Erin does have a chance. I think she does have a physical chance. If her style is, I think if she's improved with certain things and her style is a little bit improved from the last few fights of her, of her career, even before the Manone fight, I think she has that ability to go in there and win. So real quick, just looking at some keys to victory for Erin to pull this off. First off, I think, she needs to go ahead and kind of push the pace hard on Rose. I'm not saying just go in there and be crazy, but I think she needs to put that educated pressure on Rose starting from round one. Don't really waste too much time feeling Rose out, because I think Rose already has that experience and that boxer and striker's experience where she knows how to pick her opponents apart in the first couple of rounds with just doing the bare minimum. You know what I mean? Like, she knows how to, just jab and land a little leg kick here and there and then steal around and, by using angles and then maybe like swoop it in with a takedown, So I think Erin needs to just kind of put that physical pressure onto her and just keep Rose on the back foot and don't let Rose set her feet. Because I think that Erin's able to take Rose's pop if she keeps her on the back foot. It's when Rose starts to plant her feet and sit down on those shots, especially now at 125. You really don't want her setting her feet and planting her feet because her shots are going to be precise, but they might have a little bit more power to it. So I think, Erin's just got to push. I think she has to push Rose back and just keep that pressure on her and keep her behind that line, keep her, pushing her towards that cage. And while she's doing that, she needs to be landing her own leg kick. Like, that's the next thing I'll say is, she needs to start chopping Rose down early, So educated pressure, then chop Rose down early by, attacking behind that knee, start attacking that lead leg and just start ripping it. Because even though Rose is a quick fighter, she's a quick thinker, she's hittable. I'm always saying this, Rose was getting, her leg chewed up by fighters like Andrade and Joanna in the past. And I think at 125 being a little bit heavier, she'll be able, Erin should be able to hit that lead leg, start slowing her down there. And again, go into the body. That's like one thing I'm always going to say about Rose is, I don't think like she's like heavy in the gut or anything like that. But I just think that that's one of those areas that these heavier girls need to target. They need to stop headhunting Rose. Like, whether or not I'm right about Rose being completely weak in the body, that's the bigger target. Like, you don't just sit there and headhunt a better striker than you. I think Erin's success is going to come with chopping the foundation down and chopping the midsection down. And then that'll slow Rose down from wanting to throw any strikes. It's going to keep her elbows tucked in. It's going to keep her stationary where Erin can get off her heavier shots, So I think it just has to be like that step-by-step process where, she's backing Rose up, making Rose reset, and caging her off, keeping her corner. And whenever she's in that corner space, that's where you can start letting those body and leg shots go, body and leg shots first. And once that happens, you start getting physical with her. When you got her slowed down by like the second and third round, that's when you can start being a little bit more physical with her and start cage wrestling Rose. Start getting dirty in there and landing knees to the body, landing those knees to the body, and then go up top to the head. Rose has a pretty good chin, so I don't really think it'd be wise for Erin to try to headhunt that's why I keep focusing on the body, because even whenever Andrade fought Rose could take those shots. Rose took some of the best shots. It wasn't until Andrade started chewing that lead leg up and going to her body and, getting that physical work in, that Rose started to kind of break down a little bit more and lose that focus. And even in the second fight with Andrade, Rose, she had a good chin. She got buckled a little bit, but she still stayed into the fight, So I think she has a really good chin. So I don't think it's wise for Erin to try to get the respect with, trying to knock Rose out or anything like that. Now, if she can set up a head kick and she sees that opportunity, because Erin has a good head kick, of course, take it. But for the most part, I don't think Erin needs to spend too much time at range, searching for head kicks, or trying to play chess. That's not going to work. That's how she's going to fall behind. So I think early on, their game plan has to be to kind of wade their way in, take their head off the line, and watch those straight punches and that left hook of Rose. Take that left hook away by going to that body with some good body kicks too. That's another thing. Like I say, body kicks are important for Erin, and I think she'll be able to throw them here, because say if Rose goes for that, will Rose go for that takedown? I don't know, because Rose might catch a leg and try to take her down, but Erin don't want that, so Rose might not want to catch one. She might just take the body kick and just keep taking the body kicks and, not want to go for a takedown. But if Rose goes for a takedown, I know that Erin, she'll be game on the ground. Erin is strong, and she'll definitely welcome that BJJ. She'll definitely welcome that element into this type of fight. So, yeah, I just think Erin needs to really focus on making this like a physical type of fight. Smart, though, because Erin is smart. She is a smart fighter. I think, she's really smart with her wrestling and her, with her, I say her grappling. Her wrestling's not the best, but I just say like her cage fighting. She's smart with that. But after that Manon fight, I think she's probably learned a few things about not taking too many hits, especially when you're going in there against Rose. I know Rose isn't the same size as Manon, but you don't want to be taking them type of shots all night, So, yeah, I think it just has to be a lot of physical pressure from Erin here. She's got the gas tank. She's got to be hard on Rose. It can't be a pretty type of chess match for Erin. She's got to be in there working the legs and the body. I promise you, if she works the legs and the body early in this fight, it would go her way. She could probably take away Rose's focus once she starts hurting her to the body and taking away her legs. Because when she goes stationary, that's when Erin's heavy jab and heavy right hand could start landing upstairs. That's when those big shots could come in. But like I said, I really don't know. I don't know how this fight is going to go. I think Erin has some good tools in there to capitalize. I think Erin could submit Rose if she finds that opportunity. But as far as just like outboxing or outstriking at any point, I don't see that. I think she could probably maybe stun Rose with her heavy hands. But as far as like winning every round, just like, or even winning 3 rounds with just like pure striking on the back foot or in the mid range, I don't see Erin doing that. I see Erin having to be a full-time pressure fighter for a good 3 to 4 rounds in this type of fight. She can't give Rose any type of space. Once you give Rose thinking space, she loves that, So on that note, those are my keys to victory there. I think it's just a fight where, you got to chop the legs down, go to the body, try to lure Rose into taking her down, things like that. Take your head off the line and make sure that defense is on point. All right. But that's all I got on this one, guys. What do y'all think? Do y'all think Erin's improved enough to get the W in this one? I know it's been about going on 7 months since that Manon fight. I know that's not like a great deal of time to improve your striking, but I don't think she needs to become this great striker overnight. Just make those right subtle changes and she'll be able to get it done. Because remember, this ain't Manon again. She is fighting a smaller flyweight here where she may have some success with physical, exchanges, and going on the inside and wrestle a little bit. But that's another thing too, man. Rose has gotten a little bit stronger. Rose is starting to feel out too. So if Rose was to pin up Erin on the ground, I would be a little shocked, but not too shocked. All right. But we'll see, y'all. I think it's going to be a good fight. We'll talk a little bit more tonight if I get a chance to go live. But again, what's y'all's take on what Erin needs to do in this type of fight? Combo Breaker 99. This is WMMA Talk. I'm out. Subscribe. Peace.